What's going to happen, guys? Again, we are 4 total blocks, 2 repeating efforts. What's going to happen? 40 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of recovery. We'll go ahead and get started here with our warm-up. Set that timer. Again, crank up some music, a little dance party in between. Do whatever you need to do. Get yourself sweaty and smiley, because that's what this is all about. We're going to go ahead and start here with arm circles, hands by the hips. Inhale, sweep the arms through the back side of the room. Exhale, bring them forward. Moving at your own pace, starting to wake up, starting to warm up that body. Let's find those arms going in the opposite direction. Now that we've woken up through those shoulders, let's go and start to wake up through the spine as well. Next time those arms come all the way up to the sky, let's leave them there. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Tuck the chin to the chest and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Hands by the hips. Inhale, sweep through the back side of the room. Exhale, swan dive it down. Open up through those arms. Open up through the shoulders. Let the upper body hang. Roll it up one more time. Inhale, sweep it through the back side of the room. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. From here, we're going to bend the knees, bring those fingers to the floor if we need to. Let's go ahead and step back with that right foot as far back as we can. Right knee comes to the floor. Lift the chest into our crescent lunge. Exhale, release. This left knee is going to come back to meet the right. High knee is going to meet heels in child's pose. And just have to scooch a little forward, or we're going to run into stuff. Inhale it forward, shoulders over wrists, kneeling plank. Exhale, lower it all the way down. Inhale through that baby cobra. And exhale, we release. Inhale through kneeling plank. Exhale back to child's pose. Shift it forward. Step that right foot between the hands. Inhale that chest up. And exhale, release. Tuck the left toes underneath. Straighten through the left leg. Step it forward. Inhale, sweep it all the way up. Take those hands together above the head. Inhale the chest up, open towards the sky in a baby back bend. Exhale, release those hands down by the hips. Inhale, sweep them all the way up. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale through the front side of the room. Exhale, hands to the hips. Next time, inhale, sweep through the back. Hands stay up. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Bending through the knees if we need to. Fingers to the floor. Left leg goes back. Left knee comes down and chest lifts. Exhale, we release. Go ahead and bring that right knee back. High knee meets heels. Child's pose. Inhale it forward. Shoulders over wrists into that kneeling plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale through whatever cobra works for us. Exhale, release all the way back. Shift it forward, look in that place between our hands. Step that left foot between the hands. Inhale that chest up. Exhale, release. Tuck the left toes underneath, or right toes, straighten through the right leg and step it forward. Inhale, sweep it all the way up. Exhale, hands down by the hips. Inhale, sweep the arms up, hands together. Open up in that baby back bend. And exhale, dive all the way to the floor. A little bit taller here in our sun salutation. Right foot steps back. Stay in that lunge. Inhale, chest up. And exhale, release. Left leg back. High knee to the sky. Heels to the earth. Downward facing dog. Shift it forward. Shoulders over wrists. To that full plank. Lower it all the way down. Lift to whatever cobra works for us. Release it out. Inhale through plank. High knee to the sky. Heels to earth. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, inhale, chest. Exhale, release. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, up. You're going to right into the other side. Exhale, dive. Left foot back. Chest, inhale, up. Exhale, take it down. Step that right foot back to meet the left. Hips to the sky, heels to the earth. Downward facing dog. Shift it forward, shoulders over wrists in that plank. Lower to the ground. Inhale up, and exhale, release. Inhale through plank, high knee to sky. Shift it forward, step that left foot up. Inhale to our crescent lunge. Exhale down. Press through those right toes, step it all the way forward. Inhale up. Exhale, hands in a heart position. Release it out, shake it out, adjust your yoga clothing as necessary. We're going to get started into round number 1, just a hot second. So we're going to start with a reverse lunge to an opposite kick. For you visual folks, let me go ahead and step it out. Left foot's going to step back. Plant the left foot, kick the right. Left foot back, kick the right in 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, the lunge is your range of motion, but think about stepping back and lowering down as opposed to reaching back with that foot and bringing the chest forward. Everything stays tall. Imagine your spine were the pole of a carousel horse. The only direction you could move was up and down. Keep it up, keep it up. We got about 10 seconds. We'll take it into a pyramid pose. Left foot stays forward. Hinge it over. Feel that stretch through the back of the left quad. So what's going to happen? Left foot stays planted. Right foot turns to about a 45-degree angle. Left hand comes to the thigh. Reach the right arm up. We're going to come all the way up. Bring it right back down. Quick pulses in our windmills. Begin. Fingers are probably going to go somewhere between the ankle and the kneecap. Really work on keeping that right arm as straight as possible and the chest open. I'm going to turn real quick just to see from the side. Notice that the spine is as flat as possible. That shoulder is open. Pretend you're pressed against a wall. We should feel this all through the side body. So now we've heated those obliques up. What should we do? Well, we should stretch them out. Go ahead and take those arms up tall, hands together. Interlace the fingers, big breath in. Exhale, take the body to the left. I know that's the tired side. We're going to stretch it out. We get about 5 seconds. We're going to come to a burpee with no push. Hands to the ground, out into that plank. Bring it in. Jump into the sky. If jumping's not for you, toes or step. Let's go. Just 40 seconds. You guys are doing awesome. Big movement here, and we're just about halfway through. I promise that rest will feel great, and I promise I'm not going to wear these pants again for HIIT anymore. Just fall down. Woo! 10 seconds. Next time you plank it out, I want you to go all the way down to the ground and cobra it up. Breathe, guys, breathe. So we didn't have to do the push-up and the burpee, but of course we couldn't forget it completely. So go ahead and shift it back ever so slightly. We're going to find ourselves coming into a side-to-side push-up. Focus that body to the left. Bring it through the middle. Take it to the right. Let's go. If we want to, toes down on the ground and those legs are straight. We can hang out here on the knees if that works a little bit better for us. As in, not that we're cheating ourselves, but instead, finding ourselves being able to continue to work as opposed to having to take a whole lot of breaks. 10 seconds, and we'll take it back to child's pose. And back to child's pose. High knee to heels, let the armpits, let the chest open. We get about 10 seconds. We're going to take it into our hip dip on those forearms. So alternating side to side here. Shift it forward, elbows and forearms down the ground, palms face the floor. And begin. We're going side to side with those hips. Again, I'll turn just to make it a little bit easier to see as well. Think about a pendulum with that booty. It goes once, twice. If we want to, we can rock to the outsides of the feet. Or we can stay on those toes. Halfway through. Come on, drop those hips ever so slightly. We got 5 seconds and we're going into our butterfly. 2, 1. Knees down, feet together. We're going to take that right hand, place it upon the left knee, and we're going to twist. Bring it back through midline. We have butterfly sit-ups. Feet are going to stay here in that open book position. We're going to lay it down and tap those toes. Begin. Come on, using those abdominals, not just throwing those arms to make yourself sit up. Ooh, I know, it's tough for me too. That's why we're doing it together. If exercising was easy, we wouldn't call it working out. Come on. 15 seconds, friends, just 15. Two, and 1. Legs go out long, and we find that staff pose. Round through the upper back. I know I never let you. Round through the upper back and press into those feet. We're going to swing the legs around, stand up top. We have our front jacks. Left foot's forward, right hand is forward, and we switch. And begin. Having trouble with that jump, we can take it into a line over instead. Pump those arms, pump those legs. Staple those pants to your hips. Halfway. Come on, guys, you got this. In 3, 2, 1. Left foot stays planted, right leg back, right knee down, crescent lunge. Sink deep into that hip. So what's going to happen here is we're going to come to a kneeling power lunge. Borrowed this one a little bit from you, Katie. It's kind of good. We're going to change it up ever so slightly. Sink into that lunge, press back on that foot. Try to come onto the ball of the foot. Use that calf. Can you get a little bit of hang time? Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Feel that unbalance on that leg. Feel the strength in that hip. If we're having trouble with that knee, that's okay. What I want you to do is come here, just pulse. We got 5 seconds. Okie dokes. Hands down, left leg back, tuck the left toes underneath, press the back of the knee to the sky, stretch out through the entire back side of the body. Knee up, hip down. You got about 5 seconds and then 60 seconds to yourself. And begin. Breathe, drink some water, take whatever you guys need to do for you. Then we'll get started into round number 2. Dancing is always acceptable between rounds and repetitions. You guys know that. Okay, dokes. About 30 seconds or so, and we're going to begin that next block. So starting with our goddess squat to oblique crunches. Toes are going to turn out. We're going to sit deep down into that goddess squat. As we stand up, we're going to bring this right knee to meet the right elbow. Sit it down and switch. Big movement, thinking crunching through the sides. From there, we'll go to a straddle fold. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Squat and crunch. Keep that chest up. Sit that booty down. We want to add a little bit more when we sit it down. Raise those arms up. Terrible at this coordination thing. Bring those elbows way down. Think about that side crunch. Halfway through. Don't forget those knees are going to start to turn in. Keep it pressing out. Five seconds. So now's when we want those toes to turn in, those heels to turn out. Hinge it over. Don't let that booty reach back. Everything forward. So much for it. We're going to walk it out into our downward facing dog. From here, we're going dolphin push-ups. So bend the elbows, lower it down. Press it up tall. Having trouble with that move, we have a couple of options here. We can go one elbow at a time. We can take it down to the knees. Work on here. It's all in the triceps, guys. All in the backs of those arms. Closer those feet are to the hands, the more difficult it becomes. Spread the fingers wide. Hold on to the floor. We're a little more than halfway through. Ten seconds. Bring it on home. Knees down. Right hand to the top of the back. Left hand finds the elbow. Cow face pose. Let's go ahead and swing it around. Drop those legs down, release out those arms. We're going to come into a shoulder stand to a boat. We're going to find ourselves lifting up and balancing here. Let's begin. Lift it up and balance. Keep those thighs glued together. Use those core muscles. We're not crashing back and forth. Keep that back flat. Hold that good tall boat. Halfway through. Come on, friends. Come on. Pick up that pace a little bit. Get that heart pumping. And bring those knees into the chest. Hug everything close. Think about pressing the tailbone down to the ground. Think about broadening across the chest. Release it out, taking it into your all fours. We're going to find our lateral bear walk. So what's going to happen? Right hand, left foot are going to step. Left hand, right foot. Knees stay close. Back is flat. Balancing that big old jar of honey right in the middle of your spine. Opposites, guys, opposites. Use that brain power as well as that body. Halfway through. Shoulders stay right over the wrists. There you go, friends. 5 seconds. And knees down. Take the hands, interlace them, draw some circles with the wrists. We're going to stand it up. Circles in the other direction. Shake them out. We're going to take into what we call a low squat to lunges right here. Stay low, knee down, stand it up, other leg. We are never fully standing up here. We're keeping those knees at least 90. Having trouble with that knee release, we take it right here, a low reverse lunge. Halfway through. Come on, guys, come on. 10 seconds to keep that heart rate pumping. Ooh, Nelly, stand it up. Grab that right foot by where the shoelaces would be. Squeeze the heel towards the high knee, tuck the tail underneath. Press those hips forward. Release it out. We're going alternating lateral lunge. Step it out. Bring it in. Let's go. Quick, 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 just like bunnies. Think about squeezing in through the thighs. Think about pressing out off the baby toe. Pick up that pace. If anything, you guys are finding more and more repetitions as these 40 seconds go on. Don't let yourself get into a complacent pace. Always pushing just a little bit harder. 10 seconds and we're going all the way down to the ground. 5. And down, 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 down. Elbows by the body. Pull the chest up into our Sphinx pose. Roll the shoulders back. From here, we're going to come into a plank jack to an alternating ankle tap. So we plank jack, shift it back, tap that ankle. Plank jack, and shift. Begin. Use that core to help initiate pulling up and in. If those shoulders are feeling tired, come on. I know, guys, you got this. Two, one, elbow or forearm, knees down. Turn the hands over, stretch to the back side of the wrist. Palms should be facing up towards the chest, middle finger points towards the kneecaps. Last one, guys. Let's find ourselves in that plank position once more. I'm going to pick the right leg up. Tap it over the left and bring it into the knee. Tap it over the left, bring it in. I'm just going to move so I don't kick the wall again. Tap and bring. There you go, guys. A little cardio, a little core, all mixed together. I know I'm starting to forget that pattern too. Come on, just 15 seconds. Five seconds. Stay in that plank and release. Sweep everything around. Everybody's favorite pose. Happy baby. Man, my inner thighs are tight. Enjoy this moment. Breathe it out, stretch it out. Relax everything to the floor. If you want to stay here for a little bit longer, you're always welcome to do. Block number 2 is done. We'll go back to the beginning. We have just 16 minutes of work left. Halfway through class, guys. Yay! Again, if you need to grab a little drink of water, now's the time to do so. We got about 30 seconds, and then we'll go to that reverse lunge with the opposite kick. And then we'll find that pyramid on the other side. So what does that mean, guys? That means it's time to begin. The left foot is going to plant. Once that left foot's on the ground, we're going to step it back with that right foot into our lunge. Tap that toe. Kick. You can incorporate those arms in a marching fashion in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Keep that chest up. Remember, we're going back into a lunge. We're not just bending over. Halfway. Come on, we got 3, 2, and 1. Right foot is forward. We're going to fold it over in our pyramid. Squeeze those thighs together. Drop that left hip down. Just breathe, guys. We're going to go ahead and start to open it up. Turn that left foot at 45. Right toes point forward. Left arm up. And we bring it from ankle to knee. So we're not moving those hips front to back. Legs are staying here. We are letting the abdominals slide down. Finding that flexibility in the hip, we're pulsing right back up. Keep that chest open. It's like you're pressed against a wall. 15. Come on, come on. 5 seconds. We're going to stretch it out. And stand it up tall. Interlace the hands. Open it up. Stretch to the right. Come on. Ooh. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. You got about 5 seconds, and we're going to burpee. No push-up. We'll go out in that plank. We'll jump it up if you can. Begin. Come on, guys. That's halfway. And then no more burpees today, unless you choose to add them into your life. And then that's on you. Come on, just 10. Last 5. Remember, we're going to go all the way down to the ground. And cobra. About 5 to breathe. Now we'll take it to that side-to-side push-up. Again, if you want to be on those toes, that's up to you. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Push up. Walk through the center. Take it to the other side. I gotta move out a little, or I'm gonna run into things. Keep it up. We're a little more than halfway through. Nice, friends. You got 5 seconds. Push yourself just a little bit harder. And relax. Child's pose. Take it all the way back. High knee to heels. Awesome. Shift it forward. Elbows down on the ground. We're going to hip dip once more. Begin. Come on, guys. Don't wait for time to start. And then we slowly get ourselves into position. There's 20 seconds of rest in between to give us more than enough time to transition. You got this. Halfway through these hip dips. Should feel it in that core. That breath should be quickened. If it's not, you better pick up that pace. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and done. Knees down. Swing it around. Find that butterfly pose. Feet together. First we twist. Left hand, right knee. Then we press. Right hand, right knee. We're going for butterfly sit-ups. No explanation needed. Begin. So again, just be honest with yourself. Are we using muscles or are we using momentum? Typically, a good way to tell that we're using muscles is those feet try to lift up off the floor. Press those heels down into the ground. 15. Almost there, guys, in just about 5. We're going to take it into staff pose. Straighten those legs out. Reach for those feet, shoulders back and down. Press the backs of the knees to the floor. Swing it around, stand it up. We're going to that quick foot exchange with our front jack or those line overs. Again. We're using those arms, we're going opposite. There you go, halfway. Pick up that pace. Come on, this is the second to last one before the big break. Two, 1, and right forward, left leg back, left knee down. Untuck the toes, inhale the chest. Reach those arms to the sky, crescent lunge. From here, we're gonna go into that power lunge. So hands can stay on the hips or we can use them for balance. Bend through the knee, press it back. Begin. Woo. So you can get a little bit of hang time. This is way harder than I want it to be. Halfway. Come on, come on. Just a second, we're going to stretch out that calf. And switch it up. All fours. Right leg back. Tuck the toes. Press the back of the knee to the sky. Belly button in. Reach the heel down. And relax. The 60 seconds is yours. Then we have one more 8-minute block. As you know, it's only like 6 minutes and 20 seconds, 6 minutes and 40 seconds, whatever it is at work. We've already done it before, so we know what's coming. Then we done so. Hey, 6 of you. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you coming and hanging out this morning. I bet you guys are looking amazing and doing wonderful things. Just about 30 seconds, we'll get into that goddess oblique crunch. Again, toes are going to turn out. And we're going to find ourselves moving into almost that sumo motion, where we'll sit down deep into that squat. We'll bring it up to the knee. If you want to, we can add those arms in. About 5 seconds. I know, you're antsy-pantsy just like me. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Squat it down, crunch it up. Keep those toes out, keep those knees out. We're sitting down deep into that goddess. If you want to, we can always add those arms. When we take it down into our squat, reach the arms up and bring them down. A little more cardio response. Keep those toes out, keep those knees out. You got 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Toes in, heels out, straddle fold. Again, think about bringing your chest to the ground. Tuck the chin underneath. Upper body hangs heavy. Go to head and heel toe together so those feet are hip distance apart. Find more down dog, and we go dolphin push-ups. Bend the elbows and straighten the arms. Come on. You guys know how to do it. More weight we put forward, i.e. the taller we are on those tippy toes, the more difficult this becomes on those triceps. Sexy backs of the arms. Tank top season is upon us. Come on. I don't care that it was 30. It's supposed to be 80 on Friday. Drive it. 10 seconds. In 2, 1, knee is down. Chest up, left hand to the top of the back, right hand finds the elbow. You can keep this stretch going on while we swing those legs around. Drop that booty down. We're going shoulder stand to boat. So relax it out, lay it out. Bring it up to that boat, roll it all the way back to our shoulder stand. How straight can we keep the legs during this entire effort? That is the challenge. Ooh. Come on, guys, halfway. I know momentum wants to take you over, doesn't it? Slow with control. I promise you don't have to go fast to make this one burn. We got about 5. And take those knees into the chest. Wind removing pose. If we want to, we can always wrap those elbows around. Everything squishes to the ground. Release it out, roll it over, all fours. Gonna find that lateral bear walk. Toes tucked, knees off. Switch those arms and legs so you lock it left to right. $15. Shoulders over those wrists. Don't let their body run away. I know it's just as much to me as it is to you guys. Okay, knees down. Flip your hands over, back of the hands to the ground. Palms up towards the chest. Roll the shoulders down. We're almost there, guys. We're halfway through. Just 4 more exercises. Go ahead and bring it up. We're going to step 1 foot forward. We have those low squats. Do that kneel. Begin. Again, if we need to, we can just take it into a reverse lunge, the squat hold here in the middle. The goal is to not fully stand up, guys, but always keep those glutes, those legs engaged. Halfway. Try to drive the knee straight forward and straight back, as opposed to letting it swing out. Next time we stand up, let's stay standing, right foot plants. Reach back, grab the top of the left foot. We have that quad stretch. Ooh, my legs are getting tired. I'm going alternating lateral lunges. And 3, 2, 1. Begin. Take it out. Bring it back through your midline. Nothing makes fun things just a little bit more fun than adding a hop. So come through midline, add a jump. Come through midline, add a jump. There you go. Come on, 3 seconds. Nice job. We're going to take it into that Sphinx. So all the way down to the ground, all the way down to those elbows and forearms. Pull the chest forward through the window of the arms, stretching out the abdominals. Release your butt cheeks. As we got that plank jack to ankle tap. Let's begin. Plank jack, reach. Plank jack, reach. So again, we're not going side to side. Take it straight back. Make sure that we come all the way out into our plank. Shoulders over those wrists. There you go. 10 seconds. Nice job. We're going into that all fours. This time to stretch out the wrist. Keep the palms facing down. Go ahead and reach the backs of the wrists away from you. Reach that booty to the heels. One more. Come on. Plank it up. Left leg over, bring the knee in. Left leg over, bring the knee in. Let's go. Come on, come on. Last time we're planking, I know that upper body is burning, but I promise we get stronger in the struggle. Endurance is made in those reps that you don't want to do. 15 seconds. Come on. 5 seconds to go. And happy baby. Hot diggity dog. Hands to the outsides of the feet, hands to the insides of the feet. Whatever we want to do to open up through those inner thighs. Nice job. We're going to go ahead and come through a little bit more stretching here. So let's go ahead and let go of those feet. Bring the heels down to the mat, close to the high knee. Bring the feet to one another and let the knees fall open into a reclined butterfly. What happened? We made a tunnel with that lower back, didn't we? Woo! It loves to pop up. Why? Because we're tight through the inner thighs and it's easier to compensate through the lower back. So let's bring the knees up a little bit. Really flatten the spine to the ground. Let's start all the way at the tippity top. Tuck the chin to the chest, flatten through the upper back, abdominals pull in. The knees are pretty tall. I know, that's okay. Glue everything from the pelvic bone up and then let the knees fall open. Even if they don't go even half as far, we're now actually working on stretching through the inner thighs as opposed to letting ourselves cheat our way through the stretch. Big breath in, feel that opening. Exhale, let it go. Let the knees sink a little bit more. Don't clench the butt cheeks. Just pull the abdominals in. Just like we do, the lady doctor tells us to do. Squeeze up and under. Release it out. Go ahead and bring those knees into the chest. Hug them close, and then roll it up to a seated position. Swing it around, and we're going to find that all fours. Exhale, arch it up. Tuck the tail and drop the head. Really round through the spine here in our cat pose. Reverse it out. The pelvis flares, the abdomen drops, the chest comes forward as the shoulders roll back and down. Neutral spine, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the heels, downward facing dog. Walk the feet up towards the hands, take as many steps as we need to today. We're going to lift the right or left foot up, slide the left hand underneath, palm to the sole of the foot. Same thing happens on the right hand side. Go ahead and bend the knees ever so slightly if we need to get those hands underneath. Now, pressing the big toe right at the crease of the wrist, we're going to start to straighten the legs. Not necessarily by pressing the hips back, but by pressing the hands down, or the feet down into the hands and lifting through the backside of the knees. The hips float to the sky and the chest eases to the floor. We pull away with the shoulders, we press down with the hands. Create a reciprocating stretch from upper body to lower body to upper body. One big circle of opening through the backside. Head drops. Bend the knees. Release the hands. One vertebrae at a time. We roll it all the way up. We find ourselves at the top. Let's inhale, circle, sweep arms all the way to the sky. Looking at that place between our hands, we bring our hands together and allow ourselves to slowly bring that light back into our heart. Following the fingertips with the eyes, we drop the hands to the chest, the shoulders deep in the back pockets, and the chin lowers. We drop our head, bowing ourselves to our practice, acknowledging all the hard work we did today, acknowledging the friends with us. We end our practice by saying namaste, which means the light in me salutes the light in you. Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing with me today here on Yoga Factory. Again, we'll have a couple HIIT classes. We'll have a couple of stretch classes. Check out between here and Zoom. They'll always be uploaded after. If you guys want to come hang out with us someday soon, I promise we'll be back in those rooms just as soon as Hogan lets us. We miss you as much as you miss us. Hearts. Big old hearts. Bye.